Hi folks, this is Dewey Lucero with Olive Fantastic, and I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite olive fruits, the Ascolano. And these are my dad's trees. Ascolano are beautiful olives. They're very white compared to others, or I should say just lighter in color, a light green. They have a little more wax on the outside of them, so you can see that they kind of have an eggshell color look to them. You can look, if you rub the wax away, they get a little shiny. And I'm going to pick a couple here and show you the olive oil content in these. But you can see, I mean, these trees are pretty loaded. That's a good amount of fruit on that one limb. These trees are about 20 years old. And what my grandpa used to do, showing me to see what oil content looked like in the olives, is take these in your hand and you can smash them up any way you want to do it. And I've got two here going. I'm going to smash these up. And you want to do kind of a good job, and if some stuff falls out, that's fine. Rub it around in your hand, and you're going to see that, amazingly, because these have pretty high oil content, Ascolano, even though they're still green, they're going to get even more content as they mature. Rub them around like this. See how shiny my hand is? That actually is not water, that's oil. And if you shook your hand like this, and a lot of guys will try and flop it off or and dry it in the air just to see how much oil content is there, and you can see my hand still wet. That's all oil right there. And what he used to do is just to get his hands moist, and his skin would get dry and cracked working with dirt all day. He'd take olives and rub it around in his hand just like this, and you can actually take the olive after this in the oil, smell it, and you can smell the Ascolano olive oil in this. It's pretty amazing. And it's, Ascolano olive oil is such a unique smell and flavor that it's easy to do this. But you can do this with any olive, especially those that are really high in olive oil content. So the smell's amazing. You can really get this on your hand, rub it in, and your hands will be moist, for most of the day after this, if you don't wash your hands too much after this. But great way to see the oil content when millers get fruit into their mill. If you go and you've had a lot of practice at this in many years, you can really get a good idea just by crushing it in your hands how much oil is in that fruit that you're going to be milling. If you're a grower, you can do the same thing out in your orchard, and you can really get a good idea of how the maturity of your olive is. And you can probably even track how much oil is in the fruit if you're experienced enough in doing this. So this is just one way to do it. These are the Ascolano olives on my dad's orchard, and one of my favorite olive oils and olives to deal with. Thanks a lot.